All right, there we go. Okay, so I don't know which one to pick. Okay, I do not want to pay $40 every month when I can make something look good on OBS. OBS is an open program. I don't know how to say the real word, but I'm just gonna say the best I can. It's an open program, and ECAMM does it everything for you right there. You don't have to do no settings, nothing. But there's a catch. You gotta pay $40. $40 every month. Nah. And there's a catch between ECAMM and OBS. ECAMM does everything for you. For an example, um, does everything for you. Like, okay, for an example, the settings to make it look good, make it your camera look good, because I see the difference. Me using ECAMM and OBS, because OBS you have to jump. Well, from my opinions and my experience, you have to jump through hoops and jump some settings to make it look good. And I noticed that when I started my trial on ECAMM, the color is a little brighter. The 1080, it was a little sharper. Um, but there's a little catch that ECAMM company wants. They want $40 every month. And I don't blame them. $40 because they're doing all the work. The OBS, you have to do yourself. And, and if nobody don't believe me, you have to do everything on OBS. You gotta go do settings. You gotta do everything, just everything. There's videos how to set up OBS step by step. I can't show you because I really don't know how to do it perfectly, and I don't want to get yelled at by anybody that knows how to set it up. So I'm not gonna show you. But from my experience, I have to jump hoops and settings to make it look perfect. And the reason I know this because when I started the 14-day trial from ECAMM, I seen the difference. Um, when my brother helped me to fix the settings on OBS to make it look like ECAMM, I seen the difference. I went back and forth and I seen the difference. ECAMM a little bit sharper and OBS a little bit, this much. ECAMM like this much sharper and decent because ECAMM does everything for you. From my experience using it a few days ago, OBS, I've been using it for a couple years now. Now I am learning how to use it, OBS, but I'm not 100% good at it. Let's put it that way. And I had to think right there because I didn't want to say something that is wrong. But I'm not saying OBS is not perfect. The only thing that OBS don't let me do is when I do, for example, I stream from Facebook, Twitch, Kick, another platform does not let me update the title and the details on the other platform. Now, and if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments below or tell me now that I'm live. Yes, for Windows, there are workaround. For Mac, I can't find nothing that's a workaround. Now, I could be wrong, just letting you know, OBS and ECAMM are different. Okay, for an example, ECAMM lets you bring people, just giving that person a link. OBS, you have to jump hoops to bring somebody in. You gotta go into a third party browser to send the link and blasa blasa. On ECAMM from iWatch, I never tried it. Being honest, I didn't try it myself because you gotta pay for it, and I'm not paying $40 a month because I don't bring nobody on my platform. Now, for an example, Tori Jones, Leatherwork, she's awesome. You should check it out. She deals with making stuff with leather. Check that lady out. Um, she does awesome stuff with leather. She does it everything with hand. Her, she doesn't use a sewing machine. Everything by hand. She sews it by hand. She does it everything by hand. No equipment. Now she use like hammers and all that to make holes, but she doesn't use no sewing machine to put everything together. She sew it everything by hand. So please go check out if you like a person like that deals with leather and making items. She makes good items. Just like you know this. And she will make the items that you want if depends what item you ask. Just letting you know this. But anyways, the OBS and ECAMM are different. ECAMM, the company does everything for you except the noise cancellation, the noise removal, and the EQ. That's the part you have to do by yourself. And adding like your camera, blasa blasa. That you have to do by yourself. That's two things you got to do by yourself. OBS, you got to do the e I can't think. Um you got to do make it look good. You got to check the speed so that your internet you got to match the speed on the your internet speed with OBS. I don't know how to explain that good, but you got to match the connection with your internet speed to make your live stream to look good. An ECAMM, you don't have to. Just click live. I mean, write your title, the detail, and your title and your detail, and click live, and you don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to match your speed to make it look good. That it doesn't buffer. And OBS, you have to match your connection speed so it doesn't buffer. That's the only different between ECAMM and OBS. For an example, I'm gonna repeat it again. ECAMM, you don't have to jump hoops to make it look good. ECAMM does it everything by itself. When I started my 14 days trial from ECAMM, I'm like, dang, I don't have to jump hoops to do any settings. I just gotta go put my title, put my detail, and that's it. On OBS, you gotta go to stream, connect, push connect. That's the same thing on OBS. I mean ECAMM. But you have to go to setting the video. Go there, put it what platform, I mean, not platform, the if you want to do it 1920 blah 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 blah. Then after that setting, you have to put a number to match your internet speed, so your OBS and YouTube to connect, and so your YouTube don't buffer, or Kick don't buffer, or Twitch don't buffer. I don't have to do that on ECAMM. ECAMM does it for me. That's it. That settings ECAMM does for me. But Jesus Christ. OBS, you got to check your internet speed, put that number there. Then you got to go connect it to your platform, blasa blasa. Then after that, you have to do this, do that, and OBS. I mean, ECAMM. I don't need to do all that. All you gotta do, if you pay the $40, all you gotta do, pick what settings. If you want to do 4K, 1080, that's it. On OBS, you gotta jump hoops. I'm not saying it's not a big deal. No, I'm not saying it's a big deal. But it's easier what ECAMM is doing. I understand that ECAMM charges $40. I understand that because it's doing it all the hard work for you. OBS, you gotta jump hoops to do what ECAMM does yourself. And if ECAMM do that for you just for $40 and extra stuff for $40, is it worth it? Yes. Like me, it's worth it. But can I afford it? No. So me, myself, I have to jump hoopy to set up OBS by myself. I gotta jump hoops to make it look good. Like yesterday, my brother took his couple minutes and to help me to choose which one is better, OBS or ECAMM. He told me, he asked me, what's wrong with OBS? Why you want to pay ECAMM $40? ECAMM does everything for me. Oh, my back itches. Anyways, ECAMM does all the hard work for me. OBS, I was telling him, you got to do it yourself. You got to open settings. You got to do it. You got to make everything by scrap. You got to do it yourself by scrap. And I know people's going to tell me or tell me in the comments, you're wrong. Yes, you do. ECAMM does it for you. I'm not joking. ECAMM does it for you for $40. ECAMM does it for you for $40 plus extra. OBS is an open program that you could do what ECAMM does for free, but you have to jump hoops. You gotta find the program that does it for OBS. And it's not, I'm not saying it's not easy, or I mean hard. I'm not saying it's not hard. Because it's not hard. Probably my niece, she's 4 or 5 years old. I probably could teach her step by step, and she could start her own business teaching people on here on the internet, on YouTube. It's not hard. If I'm telling you, a 5-year old, if I teach her how to do it, I'm telling you, it's not hard. But for people that don't know anything about computer or anything about OBS is hard. For an example, I'm going to use myself an example. I am lazy. I like taking the easy way out. Just giving you a heads up. I like taking the easy way out. For an example, I got me a Apple computer. I found out about ECAMM. I just found out ECAMM does the same thing the OBS does, but much easier. But there's a catch. They charge $40 a month. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If I remember correctly, StreamYard charges more what ECAMM does. ECAMM charges less than StreamYard. And you don't have to jump hoops. I like ECAMM, but the price, nah. I understand that OBS, you gotta jump loops, settings, whatever you want to call it, and it's not easy learning something new. Because, for an example, I'm using myself, an example. I don't remember the settings 100%. For an example, let's say I figured out how to do what ECAMM does on OBS, and I say OBS starts crashing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, I forget how to fix it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I will say, F you, OBS. Let me pay $40 on ECAMM. That's the easy way out. That's what I wanted to do yesterday. Pay the $40 and that's it. Because ECAMM does everything for me. Does the sharp the camera, sharp make it, let's put it this way, makes the camera look good, make my game look good, just for $40. ECAMM does all the heavy lifting, and OBS puts everything on the customer. You got to do everything with the customer. Just letting you know this. You got to do everything. OBS, you have to do everything. The customer has to do everything. And ECAMM is all set up. All you got to do is put your camera, put everything, fix your EQ, blah, blah, blah. OBS, you got to do, put your camera, put your EQ, check if you got background noise. Just jump hoops. Come on now. And then ECAMM, you only got to do add your camera, EQ, and see you have noise in your background. That's it. 3 things. Look at, watch. Add your camera, add your EQ, be sure that you got no noise in the background. That's 3. And if you want to add something else, if you want to do 1080 and 4K, that's a few steps. Here, you got to check if it's buffering. Check if you got noise background. Fix your EQ. Add your camera. That's like 4 or 5 steps you got to jump with OBS. So let's see. Yes, $40 is worth it. But some people, like me, cannot afford it. And you gotta cut some spends to get it done. Like, for example, I got tired of me fixing my camera, OBS crashing on my Windows. Like, for example, a couple days ago, I updated 32.0.4 on my Windows computer, and then my camera opened so slow. I got tired of it. Going to device manager, deleting the camera, deleting my capture card to make it work. I don't have to do it every time, but I had to do it once in a while. On the Mac, I don't have to do anything like that. I cannot believe I didn't switch. But going back to the subject, ECAMM does everything for you for $40. OBS is free and an open program that you have to do everything. Like I said, you have to add your camera, whatever you're gonna add to do with OBS. You gotta check if it's buffering. That's 2. You gotta check if you're sounding good and background noise. See, you got to do everything, and then the $40 does everything except a few things. On ECAMM, you have to add your camera and whatever you're gonna add to share with your people or your subscribers or whatever you want to share with. Check your sound. See if you got noise noise in the background. So let me start over. Okay. On ECAMM, you have to do this much settings: the noise removal, the EQ, and adding your camera. That's 3. That's 3 on ECAMM. 3. And 4 to add somebody in your YouTube channel or on Twitch or on Kick, whatever. 4 people. 4 things you got to do by yourself. Okay. On OBS, you have to do a few steps. You got to be sure it doesn't buffer. You got to check if your mic sounds good and you don't got no noise coming in. That's 2 right there. 3, you got to check if you recording through Facebook or whatever platform you're going through. So that's a few steps you got to deal with OBS. You got to check your sound. You got to check if you got any noise coming in. You got to check if um if it's buffering. Okay? You got to do all that. And ECAMM for $40 does all the work except adding your EQ, noise removal, and your camera, and your capture card, and do all the adding your people link. It does all the link problems to add your guests. So it does all that for $40. It lets you look at. I'm gonna tell you again. ECAMM does all the heavy work. For an example, all the settings to make it look good for $40. And if I'm wrong, please jump in, chew my behind, and tell me I'm wrong. But from my experience, that's what I'm seeing. It does ECAMM does everything for $40 except adding your camera, adding your noise removal, and EQ. That's the only thing. But it does everything, like making your camera look good, making your game look good. That's two. That's the way I've been using it. Now, to adding people, you gotta jump little hoops, but it's not a big deal. You gotta put it on the right spot when you add people on ECAMM. From what I seen on YouTube, I didn't ever tried it. I got nobody to bring in on YouTube, so or on Twitch or whatever. But on OBS, you gotta jump hoops to bring people in, and that's as annoying to me. On ECAMM for $40, they do it for you. All you gotta do is send the link to that person, and then on the ECAMM, you gotta only thing you gotta do is fix where it goes. That's it, and make it the shape that you want to make it good. That's it. OBS, you gotta jump hoops to do it. Okay, you gotta add. You gotta go into on this website. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's called Ninja something. You go there, create a profile. Then you go there, do some settings in there. I don't remember how to do it, but I'm just telling you an example. You got to go there, create a profile, um, change your settings. Then after that, you click on the link, copy it, send it to somebody. That person gotta accept it, check the sound, check the camera. Then they click start. I get the notification. Then I add them to my thing. Then when I add it to the thing, I have to go in to OBS and click browser, click that link, the another link to add them Then you gotta fix the shape and do extra work. I like ECAMM better because all you gotta do is send the link. For an example, let's say I send the link to my brother. Only thing I gotta do on ECAMM that I seen on YouTube that I didn't try it yet, and I won't try it, but I seen on YouTube. All you gotta do is send it to for an example, like my brother. He clicks it, do his camera and mic, whatever. All right. That's how you do it. And then the only you gotta do is put it on the right spot on eCam so people don't think it's stupid the way it looks. So that's it. That's all you gotta do. On OBS, you gotta go to this website called Ninja. Oh, somebody just came by. Hey John, how are you? So on you gotta go to this website called Ninja. Then you gotta do some settings in there. And then gotta copy a link to send it to, for an example, like my brother. I set it there. Send him the link. And then I gotta go into the OBS and do extra settings to add them. Then you have to create a shape so everybody don't think I'm dumb. So it matches from me and my guests, so it doesn't look like dumb. It matches on the same shape and everything sounds good. I never tried eCam how to add people because I don't have nobody to have somebody to do it for me. So I'm just going through what I seen on YouTube. Um, you know, what I seen on YouTube, people using eCam. I never tried it, so I can't say. I'm just repeating what I seen. But on OBS, I can say that I tried it because I did try it. And you have to jump hoops to bring people to OBS. I can't think or speak. But I'm just letting you know, for $40, OBS, I mean OBS, eCamp does a few um settings that you don't want to deal with. Like for an example, making it looking perfect. Be sure your um stream don't buffer. Doesn't look like trash. eCamp does it for $40. Plus extra. Like I said, OBS, you gotta jump hoops to make it look good. You gotta do this, that to make it look good. On eCamp, you don't have to jump hoops to do all this crap. Just letting you know that for $40, for me, if I could afford it, I would have done it like that. But I cannot afford it, so I have to jump hoopy to make OBS to look good. And I'm not saying OBS sucks or look good. I'm just saying ECAMM is better. One thing, ECAMM does all the heavy lifting. OBS, you got to do the heavy lifting. That's what I'm saying. But you guys do you. I'll do me, the heavy lifting. You guys do the easy way and pay the $40 and let ECAMM do the heavy lifting. I don't like doing the heavy lifting, but I have to because I can't afford it. Plus, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Kick doesn't support me with the cash like other people that can afford ECAMM. I can't afford it, but then I can't afford the stuff that I need to survive. But I would love to keep ECAMM, but I can't afford it. But anyways, um, let me know what you guys thinks about the stuff what I said about ECAMM and OBS. Look, there's a lot of videos to make OBS look like ECAMM. There's a lot of videos that everything that ECAMM does, OBS you can do. But you have to jump a lot of settings and a lot of happy and different settings to make it happen. Ob- I mean, ECAMM does everything for you, like I said, just for $40. But who has $40 every month just to ECAMM do all the work? Now, ECAMM will do all the heavy lifting, okay? And OBS, you gotta jump every settings to make it look good. For an example, my settings was off the whole time on OBS. I think um the settings is gonna be good starting today. I'm not can't promise because I didn't do these settings. It was my brother helping. So I hope his settings is much better than mine. So I'm going to start playing my game and find out if my settings that he gave me is awesome. All right, give me a second. Let me start my game. All right, let me see. The okay, give me a second. Holy, 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 holy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go. Man. All right. Okay, so let's make the screen a little bigger. Okay. So I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a blast. Give me a second. I'm gonna charge my phone. If I can find. Nope, wrong cable. What the hell? Okay, wrong cable. Give me a second. Oh my god. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this, people.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
Let's
coming
do
at you
this,
right after the
people.
break. Okay,
Let's
all
do
set
this.
to go. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And there's a foul.
That's a foul. Come on now. Come on. Come on. That's a foul. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a bad bye. That's a bad bye. Come on now. That's a bad bye. Come on now.
Foul ball still.
Oh my lordy. That's a bye bye. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Come on now.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Oh my lord. What's going on here? Come on now.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side.
Wow, another foul. All right, you know what? Let's do this.
Foul ball. It stays.
Another one. Jesus. Come on now.
Stays alive.
Wow, what's going on, dude?
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting them
What's
away.
going
6 foul
on?
balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Damn.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw
What's
a lot of
going
pitches and
on,
he battled.
dude?
Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off.
But like I said, OBS, you gotta jump hoops, and ECAMM, you don't have to.
Way out
What
front
the
for strikes.
heck?
One out, base is empty. Here's
Yeah,
a
by
swing and a
time.
drive left field, and he knew it.
OBS, you gotta jump hoops,
And that gives him a
and
lead. It's
ECAMM,
1-0.
you don't.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run,
One
already
ball,
in
one
this
thing.
inning, they're
Dun,
definitely
dun.
looking to do some more damage.
Slashed foul down
Oh
the right
my!
side.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna hit him in the face.
Red Sox already leading. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball.
Another foul ball. Jesus Christ.
One down, base
Jesus
is empty.
Christ.
And they'll do it again.
Another foul ball. Jesus mercy. Today's not my lucky day with the baseball, man. What's going on?
And that one hammered way back there.
Out of here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
So one out, nobody on. Tristan Casas
Yeah.
next for the Red Sox. Foul ball there.
Another foul ball.
Still
Another
only one out here in the inning.
foul. Foul.
This one smoked
Another
on
home
its
run.
way out of here.
But like I said, man, you do you, I'll do me.
Gigantic blast. It's
And if I could get
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
well struck left field. And that one is going to go.
dang. Oh,
And they
that
tack on to their
five.
lead. It's 4-0.
Now I'm getting home runs. Come on now. Yeah, baby. Yep.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what,
Yeah,
the coach
baby.
over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida.
Whoop-a.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
Your name is
Well, it's not
Wubba?
the inning he was planning on to begin this start.
Wubba?
But you've got to find
Wubba?
a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Right side, hard hit.
Okay,
Takes it to
that's
the
out.
bag, steps
That's
on
out. That's
first,
out.
and it's
That's out.
number 2.
Okay.
And stepping
You wanna
in for
play with me?
Boston,
Huh?
Wilyer
You wanna play with me? Huh?
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hits the fence.
Look, if you want, do the 14-day trial, and you tell me
And
what
with
you
2
think
down,
about
Red
ECAMM.
Sox
You might
really
tell
lead.
me
Connor Wong
you will
getting
stick
ready
with
to hit.
OBS.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm thinking to stick with OBS. Till my channel
That one
grows.
ripped. And that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Fought off foul.
Yo, ball,
Really rough
the
inning
ball,
out there on
the
mound.
ball, the ball, the ball.
This is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball.
Well, at this pace, he's
Ball,
not gonna be in this game
come
for very
on
long.
now.
He's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat.
Yo, how can that be that foul ball?
Stays in the zone for a long time.
I hit it, but how can I be that foul ball?
And foul ball. Two outs. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Yeah,
Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded. And
I
2
will
gone.
pay the $40
So the Red Sox
if
lineup turns over.
my
Now
YouTube
batting
was
Jarren
making
Duran.
money.
He's 0 for 1. Fouled off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air.
Out.
Tucker makes the grab, and that'll do it.
That's out.
So they
That's out. That's out.
bottom of the first. Here's the left
That's
fielder,
out.
Ian Happ. And there's the strike.
That's strike.
That one to first. Casas. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half.
Yeah,
of the first.
yeah, yeah,
here's Kyle
yeah,
Tucker
yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
But like I was saying, I would love to get
There's the strike.
the
This guy's so
E
comfortable
CAMM.
hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down.
Out, 2 outs, 2 outs.
2 outs,
Two
bases
down,
empty.
two down, two
And
down.
now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And
Dang.
first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Now 1 out to right. Abreu sizes this one up onto the track.
Get out of
and he
here,
makes the
baby.
catch. Top of the second at the plate, Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
Shota back to work. And that is out of play.
What?
Bregman batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That one drilled left field, and it hits the fence.
And it hits a fence. And ding,
So
ding, ding,
man
ding,
aboard,
ding.
and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
They hit the
He's
fence,
already homered in
Bobby.
this game. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Wow.
And they're happy to
Are you
play
serious?
station to station
You
right
couldn't
here.
catch the
Bases
ball?
loaded.
Dang. Come on now.
The new pitcher in the game, Javier Assad.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Bases loaded, top of the second. Foul ball still 0-2. Swung on, belted. That's back. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple.
Dang,
so stay
8.
on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that.
Dang, that was quick.
Don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Connor Wong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. And he's already singled in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 11-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 12-0.
Welcome to
Yo, the whole software crash. Are you serious? Bro, come on now. But anyways, now I wish I get this game again. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Look, YouTube still not working. All right. I'll see you later. I'm falling asleep anyways. Talk to you on the next one. Love you guys. But like I was saying before I leave, make the right choice. I'm sticking with OBS. So I will talk to you on the next one. I'm gonna go to not to YouTube. I'm gonna go to Twitch. Talk to you later.